Hey guys, and welcome to another video of Hey Momday. I'm sorry that this is a little bit late. I am really trying to get these videos out every week, and I'm going to try really hard to continue to do that. It's one of my goals this year. Be consistent. Alright, so this week I'm going to be talking about taking responsibility for your happiness and being realistic. This is something I am working on personally, and I think it's something I'm going to be working on constantly throughout my life. Happiness really is a choice. We get to choose. With whatever situation we're faced with, however hard or sad or happy or good or bad or frustrated we feel or the situation is, we have the choice to choose happiness or not. Like, choose positivity or choose negativity. And I truly believe that there can be a silver lining in every situation. And even if there isn't, you can still decide to take the route of learning something from the situation. At least that's a little bit of positivity. I'll have to apologize. I am filming this with my kids in the house and wide awake and playing, so bear with me. I think this is a big struggle that a lot of people face, though. I know I've faced it and I face it, and I'm constantly having to remind myself, Rainbow, choose the happy. Say yes. I know sometimes we see other people, for example, or we see other people's lives, especially in this day. YouTube videos right here, Instagram, all these different places where people share their lives. You see them being happy, you see good times, smiles, and all the fun things they're doing, and you go, well, why are they so happy? Why am I not this happy all the time? How on earth are these people happy all the time? And the truth is, they're not happy all the time, but there are people in life who just choose the happy way to go. And I believe that this is a choice for everybody. It is. It's not even a belief. You choose. You choose your life. You choose what you do with what you have, and you can either make good of it or you can be a negative Nancy. That saying that a happy mom makes a happy family is so very true, and I don't think I realized how true that was until probably within the past year, where I've noticed that every time I get grumpy or I let myself get down or I start to get frustrated, that just ripples through the entire family. Our day usually ends up being not so great, the kids are more grumpy, Cody comes home and he's not so happy, and it's just, we have the power to make other people's days good, and it needs to start in our home. And that way it can ripple out to the rest of the world. We can't change the world, but we can change the world within our own homes, and we can just make our lives happier, and we can make our kids' lives happier and our spouses' lives happier, and we can be happy. I know it's easier said than done. Believe me, I'm still, again, I work on it every single day. But the more we work, and we have the ability to start over in any moment. If we are in the middle of an argument, we can stop ourselves. We have that choice. You can make the choice to stop and start over. Take a deep breath. There are things you can do. For me, I make sure I exercise every morning or have some sort of physical activity. I drag my butt out of bed at 5:30 at 6 o'clock in the morning so that I can have a tea and maybe a yoga session if I'm lucky to myself in the still of the morning. Everybody else is sleeping, and I just have, even if one kid wakes up with me, I can just, put on a show or get them settled down with a quiet activity. I could just have this moment to start my day, and that helps so much. And the exercise for me is really key because I feel like I get a lot of pent-up energy, and then it builds up and turns into anxiety. But basically every morning you get the choice whether or not you're going to have a good day or not, and it's your choice. Choose wisely. And this is for me too. Rainbow, choose wisely. Do it, because I need the reminder too. I also use journaling as a tool for myself. Every day at the end of the day before I go to bed, I kind of reflect. I have this little program that I use in my journal where I just reflect on my day. I reflect on each goal I've made recently or this year. Sometimes I'll go through phases where I'll just set some goals, and then once I've achieved those or I feel comfortable with those, I'll set some more goals. And so every night I go through the list of those goals and I go, okay, how did I do on those today? How do I feel I accomplish those today. And I mean, you can't be hard on yourself. You have to be realistic, and that's a big thing too. You can't expect yourself to do it all. You can't. So, dryer, give that up now. I mean, like, we can't be Superwoman. We can't get the house 100% clean and go to all the extracurricular activities our kids are involved in and make delicious Betty, like, Crocker from scratch home-cooked meals and play our butts off all day and do hobbies. You know, like, we put a lot on our plates. So you have to be realistic. You can't do it all. Pick a couple that are most important to you and stick with that until you feel you can add some other things in here and there. Because otherwise you're just going to get overwhelmed. That sounded like a fart. It was a baby mouth raspberry. But yeah, I just really suggest that you just take what you can. You know, don't stack your plate too high. Portion control for life. One of my biggest things that I fight with constantly with myself is cleaning. I can't function when the house is not clean. We live in like 950 square foot, 1-bedroom basement apartment. That is the size of our house, and we love it because we chose to live in a small space. That's a different vlog, Rainbow. Stop. But I need it clean. I can't function. I can't do crafts. I can't sit down on the floor and play with the kids if my house is not clean. So that is a big priority to me. A lot of people say, you know, just let your house slide. Doesn't matter if the dishes get done or something. But for my case, it does matter, because if my dishes build up in my tiny little thing you call a kitchen, then our house gets crazy so fast because it's small and there's 4 of us living in here. So that is one of the things that I have to do, and that's one of my priorities. And so because cleaning my house is a priority, other things are not, so that I can make sure that I'm, you know, playing with the kids and relaxing and spending lots of time with my husband and giving myself me time. So you really have to juggle with your own life. This probably took me the longest to realize, is how to be realistic for your own life. Because everybody always says, you know, like, put the cleaning off, whatever, the cleaning can wait, the cleaning can wait, babies are only babies for so long, they're only little for so long, the cleaning can wait. And so I tried that for years, and I couldn't figure out why I was so frazzled and so anxious, and I just felt like my life was a mess all the time. I figured out that it wasn't for me, that didn't work for me in my situation and the way our family works, that cleaning had to be a top priority so that we can be happy and function. So it all depends on you and your own family. And my kids are getting wild, so I'm going to have to wrap this up. But it really does have to be about you. You can choose happiness in whatever your situation is. Be present in your own home. Shut everybody else out and just realize the amazing life you have, or you could build from where you are. Start from where you are, and you can grow and have strong roots. I am turning into a quote book. Anyway, I'm sorry that this one was a little crazy with the kids away, but I hope you guys could take something from this video, and I will link last week's video in the description box below. Mom! You can click that. Thank you for watching. Click thumbs up if you liked it, because that helps us spread the word about these videos.
Bye-bye.
Bye from Mackenzie.
It's me in the background.
Oh, Grayson's waving down there. I don't think you guys can see him. Can you wave? Bye. Okay. Bye. See you next week.